Yes, ma'am.
I don't necessarily have a question, but I do have a concern about turning over Heritage Park to the city. There already is a link from Heritage Park to downtown with the sidewalk over the bridge there. And the county already hosts many events in that park, per se. It's the only park that we do things in, so we do this. There are a lot of events that won't be happening in that park that's been going on for several years. So I would respectfully request the commissioners to not give away Heritage Park. Soccer park, whatever else you want to give away, go ahead, but Heritage Park, to me, is one of our greatest assets. It's got the historical buildings on it. Bernard's Mill works very closely with the county, and once we finish the preservation there, we can start working on preservation of those buildings out there as well. But if this happens, that's not gonna happen. So, it's my comment.
And I know one or two commissioners have been working with the city with you for a while on this back and forth. Any other comments?
Can I just address that?
You bet, you bet. Oh, sorry, she got on the phone.
Look, I mean, why would we not want to entertain any festival that the county wanted to do by itself? I mean, I'm here talking about how to put heads in beds. Why would I want to not entertain any festival that the county for them? We want more, you know, we want to maximize the number of events that we have here. So, look, I mean, nothing would change. Whatever event you guys have, whether it's Biloxi River Fest, you name it. I mean, are we going to rope it off and not let people that don't live in the city here? I mean, that's crazy. So, I mean, we got to get past this. You know, it's mine, no, it's yours, you know. We all live in this county, even people that live in the city, right? I live in the county. I don't live in the city just because I couldn't find a house here. So, but I live in Glen Rose. That's what I tell everybody. And I want to do it. I mean, I get paid to do it, but I can tell you, I want to help the county. Why would I not want to help the county? I've had, you know, developers coming to me that, you know, needed my help for an event, for development that was outside the city, but there was a city easement. And guess what? If it's bad, I'm saying there's no way that we want that. If it's bad for the county, it's bad for the city. We got to develop that relationship between the two of us. Any event you want, you got it. I don't know how to make it any more clear than that.
I think the mayor was behind you. The mayor had his hand up, you had your hand up. Sorry, Greg.
Well, and here's the problem. Since I got here and I started looking at the situation, there's always been a rift between the city and the county. And I stood up here, going back to the assistance district here, and said we're one city, one county. And then the mayor came in about a month ago and he repeated exactly what I said, given the presentation where Troy came. You got several problems here. There's going to have to be equal value, especially if you're going to give these two parks away. The animal control situation, looking at it, is not going to be equal value. The land, what is it, 35, 38 acres for both parks? I don't know what the value is, but it's going to be upwards of probably more than $10,000 an acre, I would imagine. Giving us access or control of animal control is not going to be anywhere close to equal value to what that land is worth. So we're not going to be able to legally make that work unless there's other concessions or something like that. Plus, you also have the other problem of what do you do with the historical buildings that were donated by the people to the county? So once those there, you guys are going to have to do something with those. And the other issue is, I'm sure you're kind of new here, but this is what has aggravated me from the get-go. The city is basically on welfare from the county because they don't want to help provide police services or EMS. But yet, when Troy's here and he's new, he's come up here and asked y'all to give them another handout on something else. Was that last April that we sent over an interlocal explaining how much money was spent by the county inside the city for services that they don't provide, and they literally ignored it? And George Freeze came into your office and told you that it wasn't worth their time even considering it. So it aggravates me that they literally want to come in here and stand up and say we need to work together, when literally they spit in y'all's face every time something comes up.
Can I address that?
You bet. And I think.
So here's what I would say to that. I can't attest to what certain people have done. I mean, they have the right to do it.